Hi everyone, it's Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. And today I am sharing a fun paper pumpkin alternative using the So Cool kit from April here. So this is what I have created. There we have it, super adorable. So as you can see, my pattern paper here is actually from the insert of the inside of this envelope that comes with the kit. I just opened it up and cut it, and you're going to get two of these pieces of the designer series paper. So let's get started. So our card base is the regular, or just a regular 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And to create this like a gatefold, what you're going to do is you are going to so this is 5.5. So half of that is 2 3/4. So you're going to take your paper trimmer and you are going to line your side up at the 2 3/4, and you are going to take and slide down. The trimmer blade has a line on it so you can see where you're going. Okay, so then we are going to line it back up here, flip it around, line it back up here at the score mark, and again we are going to cut down till this is difficult when I'm not right over top of it, I'm reaching. So there we have that panel, and then with that panel I die cut out a label from the Stitched So Sweetly dies. I used this one here, the second largest for it. Okay, so there is our card base done. Get this out of the way. So we are going to take the super adorable watermelon stamp, and my white paper is cut to fit inside of that, inside of the stitched frame there. So I'm taking my Memento black ink pad and my fun slice of watermelon. I'm inking this up, and I'm going to just start random stamping on this piece of thick basic white. Okay, let me move all this other stuff out of my way here. So I'm just going to, here and there, to fill it in, turning my stamp so that it's not all in the same direction that my watermelon is. Okay, and then my colors are Old Olive and Bumblebee, and then of course my basic white. And then I'm coloring my watermelon with light Old Olive and light Poppy Parade ink. All right, so we're going to actually come in and move this to the side. Make sure I'm in your camera view there. And then we're going to take that watermelon again, the slice, and we're going to angle it and put it the bottom corner of our insert there. Okay, so we are done with that. Now, my sentiment is Hey There, and that is actually a supposed to fit on the round label that comes with the paper pumpkin kit. I didn't want the round. I wanted it to fit on my longer labels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up on a line on my Stamparatus, on one of the grid lines from the Stamparatus grid paper. Okay. And then I'm going to take my stamp and I'm going to set it right in here so that it looks fairly straight. I'm going to take my washi tape, fun popsicle washi tape from quite a few years ago, I believe. So I am going to, let me move all this stuff so you can see exactly. I'm going to take some washi tape and I'm going to cover the there word that's below. And I'm going to angle it up here so that it doesn't cover, so that it does cover the letters below. And then I'm just going to lift it up to make sure that I'm using my fingernail just to push it down. And I'm going to flip it to make sure. Now I think that a teeny tiny titch of that H is showing. So I am just going to bring one more little piece in here. I want it well covered. All right, so I think that should, let me just, there we go. When you're leaning over it, it's very difficult to see. All right, so now I'm going to grab my Old Olive ink pad and ink this up. Yes, it makes a mess, but I do have a cloth here that is wet. And I'm now going to just peel. This is very important that you peel that tape off and throw that in the garbage. I'm going to breathe on it as I did take a few moments there. And then I've got my dry erase board, my eraser that I picked up at Staples for under $3. And I'm just going to go over that. And let's bring in I don't seem to have a bone folder here on my craft table. Okay, so I can see that it's not quite, so I'm actually going to pull that off to re-moisten that ink. And do it again, and we're going to call it good enough. Okay, so now we're going to wipe that off, and then I'm just going to dry it on my shirt. And then I'm going to take it and place it right beside, so that way it is, lift that up slightly. So I'm actually taking my word and moving it so that the sentiment is not stacked on top of each other. It is beside each other. All right, so now we're going to take our washi tape again, and we are going to cover up that hay. Let's just take it and take a look And I can see that I've got some of my, this is so much easier to do when you are not having a camera right and stand right in front of you. So we're just going to take it and kind of push that down in there to make sure that we are well covered, just like before. The Stamparatus makes it so easy to, I wonder if I put this underneath, makes it so easy to change the direction of your sentiments. If the sentiment is actually, the words are stacked on top of each other, or if they are in a line and you would prefer them stacked, using your Stamparatus absolutely helps with that. So I'm just wiping off all this excess, peeling up my tape. Getting rid of that so that I don't make a mess on my hands. Let's take a look. And I can see I've got a smidge right in there. So, see if I can't. There we go. Just have to be very careful when you are wiping off that excess, that you don't want to wreck your label there. Okay. There we go. Hey there. Let's just once more. Okay. Alrighty, and there we have our now sentiment that is that way in a line instead of stacked. Okay, so we are now going to color in our watermelons. This is not fancy at all. We're just going to take our light old olive, I'm not doing any shading whatsoever. I just want this to be a fun, bright card, and with having it say just hey there, then you can use it for, you can stamp a happy birthday sentiment inside, or you can use it for just checking on you, how are you doing, whatever you want that card to be for. So all of the extra products I used are available in my online store. And if you live in Canada and don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that you currently work with, I would love the opportunity to earn your business. If you're shopping in my online store and your order is under $200, please use this month's host code. Remember that we've only got a few more days of the current annual catalog. May 3rd, it is done and retired. The new annual catalog starts on May 4th. So if there is anything from that retiring list that you've been humming and hawing about, I would suggest you get it if you've decided that maybe I do want it before it's gone, because come midnight, May 3rd, it is done and over with. All right, so might as well, since I've got my old olive out, I'm just going to color this in. Now, all of the measurements, as always, as well as product links, can be found on my blog post that coordinates with this video. The address is in the description below. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I do read all the comments and respond to the ones that need responding to. All right, so now we're just going to color in with the Light Poppy Parade. I think that this color really does look like watermelon color. Perfect match, I think. Okay, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as click that notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos from me. I usually have a few Facebook Lives a week and a video a week. So, and I always try to bring you new and fun content to inspire you and get you creating. Like I said, I'm just coloring this in. I know watching somebody color is not exactly fun. It's kind of like watching paint dry, but oh, I forgot to color that little corner there. I'll have to come back and do that. If you live in Canada and don't have a demonstrator, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that you currently work with, and would like a copy of the new catalog, please reach out to me, and I would be happy to pop one in the mail to you. I have a In Color Club starting on May the 4th. I still have a couple spots available. So if you want to get in on that, it's a great way to collect the In Color products over the 5 months. Get some of each of all the 5 new colors. And 1 month you will get to be host and get the host rewards. So it's a pretty sweet deal to be able to slowly build your collection of your In Color products, as well as the opportunity to be the host and gain the host rewards. The May Paper Pumpkin Kit is baseball themed. So if you have any baseball lovers, players in your family, that is a perfect kit for you to be ordering. You can find the order button on my blog post, the Paper Pumpkin. If you click that Paper Pumpkin icon, it's going to take you directly to the sign up page to get your Paper Pumpkin kit delivered right to you with me as your demonstrator. There we go. And I truly do appreciate you shopping with me. All right, so next we are going to assemble our card. And since I don't have a bone folder on the table here, let's just fold this over and do the best I can with my fingers. Bring in our silicone craft sheet and the glue. And we are going to assemble. As you can see, this is a very easy fold to do, but super fun. And when you cut apart those beautiful envelopes, you get that fun coordinating designer series paper to add to your projects. Okay. Oh, I don't need that one. I need this, this, and this. Okay, so yes, when you cut your designer series paper, your envelope, your printed envelope, when you cut it, you can see that the stripes, excuse me, go on a diagonal. So what I did was I cut it like this. So I've cut this flap off, and then I cut the sides off. So when I cut it this way, I've got my two card fronts, making it much more economical and going so much further. And we all like that, don't we? Making our products work hard for us, getting the most out of them. So fun, this paper. Okay, so now we just need to stick this on here. All right. Then because this is, you don't want to put your adhesive all over the back or you will glue it to your, it won't open. So just take a visual. All right, so I know that right where that my finger is, so it's the bottom, almost like the bottom third that I'm going to be doing, and center that. Flip it over really quick to make sure that I am not too awful high. And I can see when I flip it over that I've got it just, there we go, just a titch crooked. All right, so for our label, we are going to take the bumblebee twine that was included, and we're going to wrap it around once, twice, give it a snip, and tie a bow here. Just adds that extra little something to it. I did not include the silver glimmer paper that was included in it in this kit. I found it just a bit much for this card, so I decided to leave it off. So I'm just holding the center so that when I tug on my tails to get my loops even, it doesn't twist. All right, so there we go, super cute. We can adjust this slightly there. Now we just need some dimensionals. So we're going to put 3 dimensionals on. Okay. And then we are just going to pop this right on the center. And we are done. How fun and adorable is that? So there we have it. Okay, and then we've also got that fun little watermelon on the inside. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of the day. Bye for now.